Capricorn, how are you? So let's do you a reading, see what you've got coming up. So let's see, Capricorn, any messages for Capricorn? Please like, share, and leave a comment if you can. I really would appreciate it. It helps the algorithm, and watch it all the way through from the beginning to the end. Really does help. So let's see, Capricorn. So the sun, visiting family or family members coming over. Someone wanting to communicate with your father, maybe, here. I'm also hearing father of the child, so something around children and family kind of energy that's here. Don't forget you can also watch this as Gemini, though. Gemini is a major arcana 6. Waiting to find out what's happening about work. Waiting to find out what might be happening with your partner. Not knowing whether we are continuing the way that we are or whether we're just going to leave everything in the past. There has been a decision possibly made in order to make this connection, but it's just waiting for something to happen, Capricorn. So legal justice. So some of you might be waiting to go to court. Some of you, there's kind of a decision that one of you have made, but the other one possibly hasn't, because that's a 2. Some of you, this is to do about work, my work life. Okay, and there's like tax involved, there's signing documents, and I'm waiting to find out, like, this is like a promotion. Someone might be getting promoted or being given a job, or saying the name Rob, but like I could be looking and waiting for a job or looking and waiting to be promoted, but within the same company, there's somebody that is also looking for other people to join. Like, say for instance, if you work somewhere and you're getting a promotion or you're looking to get a promotion, this is like signing documentation for you. If this is where your company that you work for, the same place that that's happening, could be a fish, Pisces, but the same place that that's happening, they are also advertising for other people to work here. Okay? Because it's a place of work because of money, and it's waiting to find out an answer, but it's also someone waiting to sign a contract, like justice is a contract, and I need to sign on a contract in order to say that I'm a part of it. But it's also like job seeking and job searching here. So some of you might be getting promoted. Luckily enough, I'm actually just about to sign a contract myself, because I'm now part owner of a fast food chain. But I don't want to say too much about that on here, not really.
Have you ever felt there's more to this universe than what meets the eye? Now's your chance to unlock the secrets of the cosmos and dive deep into the mystical arts. By clicking the join button below for just $4 a month, you'll gain exclusive access to a world of wisdom and wonder. I'm here to teach you everything about numerology, the new age of reading tarot, and how to become a psychic medium. Imagine reading tarot cards with confidence, understanding how numerology can expand your mind and enhance your life. You'll start channeling messages, connecting with spirits, and even accessing the Akashic records. The possibilities are endless. So, what are you waiting for? Click that join button now and embark on this magical journey with me. Let's explore the mysteries of the universe together. Join me today and let's make magic happen.
Let's see, Capricorn. So the 7 of Swords, Life Path 7, Cancerian, maybe delivering a baby, delivering a message, or delivery driver. Exactly the same as what I do. Life Path 7, Cancerian. This is like running after money, going to get more hours, a stable offer comes in. So if you're looking for a promotion or a job, this is kind of like you getting it. Okay. It's kind of like, I'm not really concerned about my love life at the moment. The only thing that I'm really concerned about is my general health, my well-being, my future, banking, saving. This might be something I'm also hearing, like I need to break into my savings. This is like an account or an accountant. Okay. And it could be both. It could be like tax related. It could be where I need to see my bank account in order to see how much I've got, because wherever I've planted this seed, it's about to grow. So it's like an investment. I'm going to invest into a better car, a better job, You could have a car, but this is like, I mean, me, I don't. It's not Uber Eats. I work for an actual franchise, and as a company, we've just started, and it's really grown. So we're now looking to expand different buildings and open them up all around the country. Well, all around where we live. Okay, so this is like becoming part owner of a franchise, and then like investments for the future is like an ace of pentacles of taking something out of my bank, justice, and giving this to someone here. The opportunity of something that will grow in the future, because this is like the Chariot, but it's the minor arcana of the Chariot. So it can represent a driving job, a driving offer. Okay. Because it's also like taking it from one and giving it to another. So that's why I'm picking up on two messages now of like, I'm taking you out of the picture of a job, and now we're looking for someone else to come in because someone might have got the sack or getting the sack. Okay. If you don't know what the sack is, it's the boot, basically, being told to leave work. There was another message here of like, at the same time that happening, this being offered to someone else that's going to be coming in for an interview, okay, which would be a new person interviewing for a job. Then you've also got the message of taking some money out of the bank and giving that to someone else, okay. Let's see. Because like the 7 can be an energy of like, I'm going to invest into a car or a business or something that involves traveling. Let's see. Cancerian. Life path 7. Capricorn. So 7 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's go on to work life still, and then we'll go on to love life of what I'm seeing for you. Some of this is a lot of defense about work, slightly guarded and protecting what's mine, my assets, my money, my savings as well. Okay, so I'm not going to quite as easily just give it over. If it isn't to do with that, your love life is this energy of somebody that, see, I'm fed up with all of this. They energetically keep coming into my life, but they don't. Like, that's just an awakening. But you've got this person that wants to come back in, but it's to do with around finances and money and settling something up. Like maybe it could be an ex and they owe you money or you owe them money, and there's something to do around divorcing settlements and whatnot. And I need to go back in order to be able to get what's mine. Like that's the only reason I need to stay in contact with this person is because they owe me half of what this is like divorcing, and we got divorced, but we still own this. So that's all tied up into something, and I need to take it. I told you, it's like I need to take it from here and give it to here. Okay. So it's like I need to take it from you and I need to put it into my bank. I need to get like divorced, settle up what's going on with the 10 of Pentacles, and give it to you so you can then put it in your bank. Something like that. There's also this energy of possibly someone being told to leave a job here. If this is your love life, it's very complicated. It's more trying to avoid the person than actually trying to communicate with them. Getting fed up with all of this, coming back into my life and then going and coming and going, and like, you know, you're never present. And it's more like a very distant, like energy of someone that you might be seeing. They could be at a distance. It could be like, we're having a break. We're distancing ourselves from each other at this time. Like I'm more concerned about my work and stuff that I've got going on. They're doing whatever they're doing. So let's see, what is the sun here for Capricorn? So you got, oh shit, now this came up in another reading of Leo. And I didn't get as much flack as I thought. I just got flack off someone else once before. But this came up as a Leo, Sagittarian, but a Leo, life path 5, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Sag, or a 5. Life path 5, and I said it's either a parent or an ex or an actual person that's lost their goddamn mind here. Manipulation. But this is coming up as a father or mother because of the family. So it's kind of like the in-laws, you know, the person that I'm with, their family are crazy. They don't like me. They don't speak to me. They think that I'm crazy when really it's them that's crazy, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. There could be a lot of tit for tat where, you know, my mother thinks that their mother's this and whatnot, and my mother thinks, like, families being involved. But the Queen of Wands in reverse is someone that abuses their power. They want to gain control and power over something, like a power of an attorney or something like that. But I have power over you. But really what they are is manipulative. Okay. Because the Queen of Wands is also someone that's very optimistic about the future and very loving and very caring and very giving. But it's also like optimism, but not very optimistic. This one here, it's like someone that possibly doesn't praise you for doing really well. They'll probably put you down here. Well, then Darren. Let's see, what's the Three of Wands? Five of Cups, the martyr, the victim, or the name Martyr, or Martin. But playing the victim, playing the martyr, somebody that could be emotionally, or the name Lee or Laura or Leanne or Lucy, not you, Leanne. You're right, Leanne. But somebody that can also be playing the victim, which is part of narcissism and gaslighting. Because I didn't get my own way and you think that I'm crazy, I'm not speaking to you and I'm putting you in time out. And because I'm now not talking to you and I haven't got my own way, there's more messages here. Because I haven't got my own way and get what I want, I'm now going to distance myself from you, make you feel bad to think that it's your fault. And because of that, I'm now using your emotions against you to make you feel lonely, pushed out on your own. Because the other one is possibly thinking or saying, I always have to do this on my own anyway. You don't ever support me. You don't ever help. All you ever really do is this, which is a projection of blame. A projection of blame is gaslighting and control and narcissism. Now, some of you are just grieving over the loss of a mum here. I've lost my mum or a parent or a father or a friend, and I'm grieving over the loss of that. And it's really nothing to do with, like, you know, I'm a narcissist, right? Some of you are just like getting over the past, the divorce, the settlements, the like, I generally feel quite down and unwanted. And some of you that are actually dealing with this person that is narcissistic and they gaslight, they are now gone into victim mentality. I didn't win, you didn't win, I lost, you didn't, you know, all of that. Now there's no communication, very quiet, very silent, giving you the silent treatment, not really saying much, which is playing on your emotions to make you feel bad because they can't verbally make you feel bad. So they're trying their best to play the victim that it's your fault, which is still a blamed energy. Okay. Which is probably why there is not much communication between the pair of you here. Justice is another woman. It might be because there's a third party and there's two women here. One of these women may have got rejected and the other one got accepted. Some here, there's like a queuing or an offer of something where someone's been rejected and told to get out and told no. This did come up in Aquarian reading, and Aquarius is also Leo, and this come up in the Leo reading. So you have to follow me in numerology, guys, because it's so important. And I've been teaching, all of the join button below now is flooded with over 30 hours or 35 hours of teaching videos. Okay. Numerology will open your mind and express it in so many different ways if you really want to learn. But if you're following the sequence of this being in the Leo reading and then where the Aquarian part of where I used my cards to say someone was going to get the sack or the boot or someone wasn't pulling their weight and was going to be told to leave, okay, that's where that 8 energy is coming from, the Leo and the Aquarius readings that I've done, right? So this is being rejected and told no, and this is being accepted and given the offer of yes. Someone gets the sack from work, they feel down, someone gets accepted. it's replaced by another person. The person that replaces someone could also be a female. Okay? That's at work. That can also be in love. And some of you, there could be a male that has rejected a female and accepted a different female here. Because the female in the past has been extremely difficult trying to get this person to be the one, hasn't succeeded, so they've actually found someone else, another woman here. It's kind of, if you like, trying to break free from someone that's been trying to control me for quite a while. And I've broke free from that, but they're still kind of there, so it's fresh. And I'm now looking to actually meet a new woman. And the new female that they could meet this person at is work. They could meet this person at work. Okay. As a love interest, as someone. Now, it could be a friend, but I'm also hearing a lesbian friend. So there's someone that's like two women, but I've got a feeling that they also like both. There's a female that likes males and females. What is the Ace of Pentacles? A decision that comes up about this offer at work about a path or path free, the name path free. Now, there could also be someone that has two jobs. They have two jobs and one of them is here and one of them is here. Responsibilities, children, jobs, and I've got responsibilities here and I've also got responsibilities here. I've also got a job here and I've also got a job here. Okay. So let's see. 7 of Swords. 9 of Wands. Gaslighting, narcissism, and control. Confusion in families, possible work, and also, because it's environments. Okay, it's environmental. Reading should always be about environment. Okay, your environment. What's happening at home? What's happening at work? What's happening with your friends and your family and your love interest, right? So if it's love interest, it's very controlling. There's a very controlling parent energy here too. And there's a very controlling, narcissistic, gaslighting energy of a relationship that kind of isn't here. I told you someone is now ghosted someone, abandoned them. You've got ADHD and mental health, as well as a message where somebody is continuing to gaslight a person with mental health because they're not paying attention. So they're gaslighting that person in a commitment and a relationship as well, which is equally as confusing. What is the 7 of Wands? I don't really give a shit because it's kind of over anyway. So I'm really not that bothered. You know, you're not so easily just going to keep gaslighting me and telling me that it's my fault and that I'm to blame and that I'm not paying attention, that I'm this and I'm that. Kind of sick to death of it. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. So you've got what you've had for quite a while. Aquarius, Leo. You've got Steve's both 3 cards of ADHD, mental health, bipolar, schizophrenia. And then you've also got your partner, which is narcissistic, gaslighting, and also playing a victim and a martyr. So combined as mental health and the other one that has fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, gaslighting issues, control issues, anger issues, tactics of fear of rejection and abandonment that actually pushes and not pulls the person towards, that gets them to come back, abandons, ghosts, and then blames the other one for doing it when they started it. You've got mind games, manipulation, and you guys really shouldn't be together in the end. This is a karmic energy of a couple that just cannot get on the same page. Or the name Elaine, or a Knot, or a Piscean, life path 3 Pisces. Involved somewhere as well. And they constantly get you to focus on an ending, not a beginning. Like you can't seem to get started with this person. It just ends before it begins. It could be like a 2 or a 3 day cycle that you are constantly at odds or evens with Stephen, but you're constantly at odds and evens with like a 1 to 2 to 3 day cycle with this person where it is very argumentative, can't get on the right page. It ends, begins, begins, ends, ends, begins, begins, ends. Like the cycle of you two arguing and splitting up and abandoning and ghosting is, the timeline is so short that it doesn't take long before it's happened again and again and again. It's because it's gaslighting and narcissism. It's like rebuilding our hope. And I'm hoping, so also some with like personality disorder. Okay, 1 minute they're Jackie, the next minute they're Hyde. Okay, so 1 minute like they're really good and you get on really well with them and you've got hope and you think, okay, we're going somewhere. And then all of a sudden, all hope is destroyed. They use your emotions and your feelings against you to make you feel like you're at fault and you're at blame. And then your hope is destroyed. And then it's like a rebuilding to destroy, to rebuild, to destroy, to rebuild, destroy. If your patterns of behavior in a commitment or any relationship is extremely dynamic to no longer or shorter than, say, 3 days, you are in a shit show of a place of a karmic energy of narcissism and gaslighting and control. Okay? So let's give you some of my cards. Michael, Capricorn, trust issues, past and future. Person keeps bringing up the past all the time, but you did it in the past. This happened in the past. I know it did because you did this in the past. No, I'm telling you, you keep bringing the past up all the time. Told you someone's not optimistic about the future. They keep bringing up the past, the past, the past. Could be Sagittarius, Taurus, Life Path 5. Maybe with Virgo placements of 9, because trust is Taurus. It means trust of a commitment and a relationship. So it 100% means trust issues of a commitment, of a breakup, split up, get back together, trust issues, manipulating, arguing, splitting up, or going off to other women or men. That is constantly brought up into the future. It is never forgotten. Somebody is holding on to that for dear life, and now they're gaslighting. You could have a person that's turned into the person that's gaslighting as well. Don't forget the amount of trauma that you go through. You can end up being the one that gaslights because of trust issues. Trust issues, I don't trust anybody, everybody's going to do this, I'm paranoid. 9, I'm worried, I can't take control of my life, I won't take risks, I won't take action, I won't let anyone into my life, I won't go for this, I won't go for that because it won't work out, playing a victim and a martyr, and life is just a pile of shit. Trust issues, past and future. Could just be your partner. Okay, let's see. Capricorn. We're all in reverse. I have more than one option. Okay, so it could be, but either way, I think it's flawed either way. Because if you jump ship that quick, that easily, with this amount of control and narcissism and gaslighting, and you need a connection that badly, then that's just going to happen again, right? Because you've learned the wrong way from someone. So the way that you've learned is what you're going to attract if you go straight into a commitment, because that's what you've been thinking about the most, right? Whatever you go through in life the most is what you've actually been doing and thinking about the most. A ghost, Elijah. But what you've been thinking about the most. So whatever it is that you've been doing for the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, to a month, to a year, going straight into something new, that is what you've attracted from that time of the past. You get me? The past manifests the future. If you're in something really bad now and you want to meet someone now, you're codependent. You haven't spent enough time alone to get to know yourself to not want a commitment or a relationship, because you're possibly still blaming the past men or women. They're all the same. I need a connection. I need a commitment. If you need it, then what you're going to get? Something that needs you that bad that it will turn bad. because it will turn into a needy, codependent relationship. I need you, you don't need me. Gaslighting. You don't never need me. You don't never want me. You don't never pay attention to me. I need you. Well, I want you, but because you're not showing it. So you'll go through this again with a new person, because it's possibly too early. And if this is your person, they'll just go straight into something that was equally as bad. Right? Here. So Capricorn, if that makes you feel at ease, but I'll be careful on wishing ill will of people in the future. Okay, so yes, I do have a connection with you. Where? What is it? Pile of fox piss, or what is it? A connection? Great. How's that? Bad. So what? Right. I do have a connection with you, yes. If you would only leave the narcissist, so we can make a mess of it too. So you can bring all your baggage and your narcissism and your gaslighting over here as well. Why is that? Well, because that's what I've learned from the past one. I'm just waiting for my twat flame third party to leave him or her so he can come to me and do that to me too, and I'm just unaware of it. Capricorn, I love talking to you. I bet you do. What, in that manner? Yeah. I love manipulating and talking to you so I can lure you into a false sense of security, so I can just abandon you and ghost you and leave you. You might like talking to me, but you can't seem to get on with me, can you? Okay. So we might have a lot in common, yes. And we have a connection, yes, but how's it going? Has a commitment? Doesn't really show it in the cards. Okay? So there you go, guys. Really do appreciate it. Now, I hope you do join below, because there is tarot card readings up your wuzzwanger over there. But there is, like I said, about 35 hours. You don't have to watch them all at once, but they are extremely informative, because they are also channeled messages that came through in the Akashic over years and years and years of things that I've spoke about for a very long time, that was extremely expensive at one point in order to be able to get them. They are now on the join button for $3 to $4 per month. I am also teaching you tarot and numerology and psychic ability and everything else, and signs and synchronicities to look out for. Now, if you think you know it all, then trust me, give it a go, because I bet you there's quite a bit in there that you may not have heard of before, because it was not copied. It was from the Akashic Records. Okay, and I also teach you about what that is too, and how to access it. Okay, it's not where you have to go to the library and actually get a fucking book out, right? It's an invisible one. You can't actually find it. Okay, there's a certain thing that you have to do in order to access it. So there you go. Thanks very muck. Really appreciate it. Crackerjack, and I'll see you later.
Imagine unlocking the mysteries of the universe right from your living room. For just $3 a month, you can join us on an incredible journey. Click the join button below and dive into the exciting world of psychic mediumship. Learn how to read tarot cards and understand numerology. We'll guide you from novice to professional, showing you step by step how to master these ancient arts. But that's not all. You'll also discover how to start and grow your own YouTube channel, sharing your unique insights with the world. Learn how to channel messages as a psychic, tapping into the wisdom of the cosmos. This is your one-time opportunity to transform your life and connect with a community of like-minded individuals. 7 Tarot is a place where magic happens and dreams come true. Don't miss out. Click the join button below and start your journey today. Become a part of something truly special. Your path to becoming a psychic medium awaits. Join us now for just $3 a month, and let's explore the unknown together.